Welcome to Bloomworks Inc., where we have established a few teams that are providing support and services to those detained by ICE in Iowa. This particular video is a training for those interested in providing direct service through our group called Monarch Messengers. Prior to providing any direct service, we ask that you watch this video first, and we will go through our toolkit with you. After you watch the video, if you have any questions, feel free to ask those in the Monarch Messenger group chat. Thank you for being here, and we're excited to have you as part of our team. Please also note that we are building this as we go, and so things may shift slightly as far as page numbers, directions, guidance. Always refer to the toolkit for the most up-to-date information. At this time, we're going to go through the Monarch Messengers toolkit, which you will have full access to. You can reference it at any time if you need to go back and check something or have a question. If you feel like you have feedback or guidance that would make this toolkit better, you can also add that as a comment directly in the document. When we look at the videos and onboarding, when you're providing direct service, there are a lot of different moving parts. So we want to ensure that you are best prepared to do this work. The 3 videos that you will need to watch prior to beginning, including this one, is using the NCIC, the communication software that is utilized here in Cedar Rapids at Linn County Jail, as well as a video about case management documentation. When you have capacity and time, you can also watch the video about packs for friends. When you're doing the communication software setup for NCIC, there is additional guidance provided in Word if you want to reference that, if it's more helpful than the video. On the next page, you will see the Monarch Messengers process flow. We have 3 different roles in Monarch Messengers. We have the administrator, who serves as a router. These are the people that identify those who are detained, assign each person detained a confidential code, and then enters that information into a spreadsheet. Each person added is then assigned to a rapid responder. The rapid responder then reaches out to that individual within 12 hours to let them know our script. The information includes a phone number for an agency that provides free or low cost legal support to get on their wait list, as well as a request to send information if they are at risk for deportation, including their A number, country of origin, and clothing sizes. This allows us to prepare a backpack and ensure they get it if they are deported. If the individual needs additional support and we have the capacity for it, then they are referred to a case manager. We prioritize those who have the greatest risks, and if you're unsure of what that could be, you can ask admin or the case manager then provides ongoing and direct support, coordination of services, communication with family, making sure they update around the status of their backpack, and things like this. Case management is something that we support you with, but is not something that is our priority right now. Our priority right now is rapid responders, and with this, you literally just add the contact that's assigned to you in NCIC, you copy and paste the script that is provided to you, and then any information that you have gathered about that individual you put into our database for information tracking and support. That's it, and that part of the work is essentially critical to every other piece. We just need more folks who are able to do that. I have on the next page some do's and don'ts for the group chat in regards to communicating on Signal with other Monarch Messengers. We do encourage you to post time-sensitive updates, to use case code initials only. We don't want to be sharing the full name or A number in the group chat, just to, again, protect the confidentiality as much as possible. And when you do share something, try to keep it consistent. Use the code, what happened, what the action is needed, and by when. And always, always, always update and reference the spreadsheet first. This is where you can look for information. It is a living document and the source of truth. We also want to ensure that the information goes there so that we can track it. As we're supporting so many people, it's easy to misplace or forget something in a chat. When a message is shared, if you can engage with it with an emoji reaction, that helps us keep the chat clean without too much back and forth conversation. You will find that there are some folks, myself included, that engage more often. And that's okay too. We just don't want to overwhelm people with too much dialogue and misinformation. On that page, you can read through some of the don'ts for chat. The one that I just want to point out that I already named again is we don't want to share confidential information. Our job is to respect people's privacy and to keep that information close, unless for some reason they've asked us to elevate it. The process is essentially the admin will assign you to work with someone. Rapid responders, we ask that you add the person within 12 hours and that you communicate with them within 24 to 72 hours at most. And if you are unable to meet that time frame, you can let us know. And then case management is provided as we identify those needs through triaging with rapid responders. If you become a case manager, in the toolkit, there's some additional guidance on how you can assess what their current status is as far as legal support, outside communication, connection to family and friends, what their support is that they do need, and how you can best work with that person. Each text message you send can only be 200 characters. So if you're copying and pasting the script that has been set up in 5 messages, 4 or 5, depending if you're doing English or Spanish, you'll want to alter that based on the language of the person you are speaking to. Each message does cost 28 cents and you are able to be reimbursed for those funds. If someone is trying to call you, you can decline that call. I am someone who prefers to use the text messaging, but if you're someone who prefers calling, you can do whatever works best for you. The biggest thing is to consider your capacity. I want to make sure this work is sustainable and that you're not getting overwhelmed. So if you jump in and then all of a sudden feel like it's too much, you can let us know and we will continue to assess and pivot as needed. The one other thing I want to name is that we want to make sure that we're not telling people legal advice. We're not telling them what to do. We're not telling them that we're going to take care of things or that they're going to get released. Unfortunately, many of these people will be deported and we are here to walk with them in that journey. Sometimes it can be really hard not to do more, but our role is to really ensure that they have access to getting a backpack if they're deported with basic necessities and essentials, and that they have the outreach information for an organization that has legal services. Further down in this toolkit, you will find tools to bookmark. The automated case information is where you can look up their court status. When do they have court? Do they have a removal order? Is it pending? Things like that. ICE Locator will allow you to find where someone is located if they've been moved. This doesn't always get updated immediately, but usually within 12 to 24 hours it is. You'll also find on here some other tools and resources that I encourage you to look through and bookmark accordingly. We are also fortunate to have someone within our group that has a lot of experience with pro se resources, so we will have some trainings around that, and those notes are in this toolkit as well. Now, what's next is after you watch this video, then you will want to go through the other 2 videos of using NCIC and case management documentation. After that is completed, you can let us know that you're ready to be assigned your first rapid response people. We tend to give you 2 to 3 to start with, and you can let us know based on your capacity how that feels, if you'd like to continue with less or more. We are grateful for your help. The fact that you're willing to volunteer says a lot about you. And the more people that are doing a little bit means nobody has to do a lot. And we can make sure that everyone, which is the critical piece, is getting some sort of support and connection during this time. Thank you.